All right, all right. Thank you for tuning in again. If you are tuning in, if you're not tuning in, then whatever the fuck you're doing to get to this is I'm grateful that you're here. If you came here by accident, once again, I don't care. You're here for the journey. Let's go for the journey. We've been working on hands. I'm still gonna continue on that because hands are important. When I realized that I still needed to work on hands was when I started just drawing everything like um just random. I was just basically drawing it random. So yeah, we're gonna start off once again. If you haven't, I was start off with the basic technique is the box. The box, I use that for the whole entire hand area. It's just make a quick little incision right here, here, and here, and then we're gonna add the thumb. In this one, thumb is overlapping over the inner palm, if you will. So we're gonna caress the thumb around that area. Remember, digits move like that. So we're gonna do the ball and ball pin right here. See that ball and ball, the ball and ball. I don't know what's wrong with me. I can't talk. Yeah, I'm a little excited today. Right now, I am just getting everything ready and situated, but I'm gonna see some old friends that I haven't seen in a while, Tina and Chris. So yeah, I'll be seeing them. We're gonna go out. We're gonna eat. We're gonna talk about what's with the town and what's new in their neck of the woods and all that good stuff like that. And I can't wait. Seeing old friends is always a good thing. But yeah, that's not what you came here for. You came here for learning hand drawing techniques. So as you can see, I'm building the digits, but the thing about the digits is you got to make sure that you stay in with proportions. As you can tell, it feels like it's slightly off. It's just this person has really weird hands. But yeah, say just stay loose. Remember anatomy as best as you can in certain areas. The reference image, always use a reference image where you could get a life model or you could get just a picture of a model. That's cool. Sometimes I ask friends to just send me pictures, like if they fit the bill. Yeah, if I can pay them, I try to pay them. If not, then I say I owe you one. And if they want to call it in, they call it in whenever they want to. And yeah, so that is a form of the hands. And we're just going to crest that in there. Because our palms usually it's just all flesh wrinkling in. Yeah. If you came here for the music that I play on the shorter versions, on the little clips that's on Instagram and or um, Facebook and stuff like that, then that link is already in the description. I asked that artist for specific permission to put it up on there, but oh man, it's my song too. Secret models, one in this room right now. I'll never take my eyes off of you. Alright, I'm gonna get back to this. I'm trying something different. I'm trying to just work the way I normally do. Yeah, as you can tell, I'm messing up horribly on these hands, but it is what it is. You gotta count your losses and you gotta count your victories, right? Just trying to really emphasize the reason why I'm not stopping like I normally stop with other ones is just to give you a better feel of what I was trying to go for. Like I said, I talk through these things. I can't go back and try to justify what I was saying. I'd rather just say it right here and just get it out the way. Oh man, I am coming down with a slight cold, but that's I mean, it is almost winter time, and man, this is a huge failed. Yeah, well, it's the first one of the day, but sometimes you gotta count your losses just so you can work harder. Yeah, and I am drawn from an angle, which is kind of weird. We did something earlier with my equipment, so it just looks a little off. So there's the little box because it's coming. This hand is gonna be coming at us like this. Right around here is where it's gonna connect to the hand, and bomb, and bomb. All right, and so the thumb is gonna be. It's overlapping a lot of details. So, but it's gonna come out like that because it's pressing against the index finger. And we're gonna bring the index finger just a little bit. I'm gonna start giving these names. I should start probably using the actual scientific name. I don't know the scientific name for half of these body parts. I just draw it. You don't need to know the names exactly. It's just better to communicate it to your to somebody else if you will on that level. Yeah. I am in love with this song. It's just the way he gets high. Like, yo, those high notes, man. Those high notes, man. They just get you. But yeah, if you're one of my friends and or just a local artist and you just wanna what's what I'm looking for, just show me your work and want me to listen to your work while I'm drawing or whatever. I love music. I like if you want to send me shit, go ahead. If it sucks, I'm gonna tell you straight up, it sucks. And what areas you probably need to improve upon, you could take it or leave it. I'm not a musician, so I'm just gonna give you my honest opinion. Like if it sucks, it sucks. If it doesn't, it doesn't. It does. This is Spotify. Oh man, I was supposed to use a different program. I just opened up my Spotify. You guys caught me in the middle. I was supposed to, yeah. So let me pause it real quick and actually get my actual shit going. All right, hold on. Yeah, I just had to switch that up just real quick. As one of my, this is actually one of my favorite songs, like right now, just because of how pretty much gritty it is. It's just super, super lovely. Is it yeah? That's my cholo. Low. He gets you like a loco. And right the loco. I can't say for shit, but yeah. But niggas say I could draw. Yep, yay. Once again, I'm not really like. I hate to censor myself. I'd rather not censor myself. Oh man, these hands are not coming out right. Maybe I'm just not focusing or whatever. But let's just keep on pushing and see. Sometimes it's just trial and error. You just got to keep on pushing your affection for the love of the art. You know what I'm saying? You just got to keep going. You got to just keep it going. So yeah, I'm gonna actually go for more of a whole entire arm feel. I feel like I can do that because I've been messing up all around this area. So let me clean that up with this little piece right here. Don't be afraid to like go over stuff that you just don't like. Like that's what I've noticed a lot of people when they especially when you start out, you don't want to make mistakes. You don't want to be the idiot making all the mistakes. That's when you're supposed to be making all the mistakes. In the very beginning. If you fuck up after that, that's on you. I mean, when you know how to do something and you choose to do it the opposite way of successful, I really don't know how like what I was gonna say with that one. But just if you just gotta go with the successful route. Sometimes you just gotta know when to call it quits and whatnot. So as you can see, I'm adding knuckles right here. I got baking soda. I got baking soda. Whip it through the fast lane. I'm going mighty fast, man. Man, that's my favorite part. Love with the cocoa, love with the cocoa. Alright, back to what I was doing. Alright, so this, we got the bowling ball pin effect is getting covered because of the index finger is coming up. So we're just gonna, I hate it when people send me pictures and they have nails. Like, when they got nails on it and I'm trying to just do reference, like, just straight up hand drawings, like nails get in the way because some of them curve, some of them do some weird shit. Especially if you get the ghetto nails, like I really I don't like that. I never understood that. Like it looks like you have such a hard time just living with that on your fingers. Like what's the purpose of it? You're not trying to play Lady Lady Deathstroke. Just like I don't get it myself. Like I just don't get it. Maybe because I'm not a girl or woman or whatever appropriate terminology it would be if I was to be of that opposite gender. I personally don't understand that. Now I know some people may give me some crack for this, but like when people are a little bit more skinnier than they normally should be, you guys start to see the skin to start pulling like around the muscle, like not the round muscles, but around the bones and the veins a lot more easier. I notice chubbier people or fluffier people are more smoother in a lot, and especially in the major areas. And with age comes gravity. Age shows signs of the muscles being pulled down from years and years of gravity just taking its toll on it. So yeah, if you see like just gravity just taking control. Now don't get me wrong, there's some flabby people that are skinny, you know what I'm saying? There's no and there's some buff people that are big, but the general rule is that if to make something softer, you just you add more of a just flow to it. And oh man, this is a new one. I like this. See, this is what I do pretty much all day. I listen to music. I listen to new music, and I draw. Some say that's life. Some say that I am wasting it. I'll go with the first. All right, so just getting a little bit more detail in the hand. Not in the hand, but in the arm, which is not even what we're supposed to be focusing on. I kind of go off topic a lot. Like where you just like feel like, oh, I just need to finish this. Like just rambling, just rambling with my art. Now this one is slightly above it because it's right above the middle finger, so you're gonna see like a little webbing right there. And that little webbing helps come up over here and bring it back down. And let's get that digit in there. I kind of messed up, you know what I'm saying? Like, the best thing to do is not to, like, limit yourself. See how my hand is, like, kind of just pressed up against it? It's not the best optimal thing. I'm only doing that because of I'm really studying. I'm trying to limit myself on what I'm actually doing rather than being free. Because when I draw, like if anybody see me draw like for real, I don't draw this condensed only when I'm going in for like high details or going for that realistic look. When I draw, I go loose. I mean, I go kindergarten status, Niflheim. No. Watch it, yo, Thor Ragnarok, man. If you haven't seen it already, go watch that. Go watch that. It's a good movie. Oh man, I don't want to ruin shit, but go watch that shit. My cousin tried to get me to watch that Justice League. Shout out to the big kind of O. He's not big, but he's skinny big. You know, he's tall. He's like a basketball player. And she looks like a basketball player. Now I think about it, my cousin does look like a fucking basketball player. Oh man, it's just hilarious how like when you really just assess the situation, it kind of is hilarious. But yeah, so we're gonna just continue on, add that. We're gonna add realistic, not those fake nails that they got in the reference, but just more of a realistic nail on there. And the nail kind of like just nestles right underneath the skin. It kind of forces like a bump. It's weird. It's weird to describe it. Now let's just add some shadowing just to give it a little bit more final piece look, like I've actually did my studying and know what I'm doing with this. So yeah. But yeah, you know, just going for it. Like, look at anything else in life, you just gotta go for it. I kind of had these pictures set up in a certain way where this one would be the last, not the third. and that just kind of ruined it. That just ruined it. But it's not gonna ruin my mood. If you're curious about what I'm listening to, I have YouTube open. I usually do Spotify. I do the free version because I'm cheap as fuck. But they get the job done. Like they find they link up with Shazam, so I could just look up a song and just listen to it. I'm gonna be done with this one. It's just sad. I feel like I need to justify why this is so plain, and it's not anymore. All right. So we're just gonna move on. Let's do something a little bit more dynamic. Let's do this one. All right. So with this one, the hands, the everything is stretched out. Like the whole entire hand is being stretched. It's being stretched to the limits. It's basically when you put your hand on your hip, that type of situation. Which, like, for the longest of times, and it still kind of confuses me to this day. I still kind of get confused where I still need a reference. I can't just do it off the bone, off the top of the dome or anything like that. I still need a reference for this type of posing, but I don't even know why I'm drawing the bicep like that. But we're gonna do the pin, but we're gonna do it very lightly because it's not gonna show up. Like, it's so way, you gotta do that pin. And it's so in there that you really won't see it. The only thing that you're really gonna see is the thumb coming up at the tip of it. So she is doing this. Her hip is like right here. Like she's holding on to her whole entire hip. And the hip is kind of like this type of bone. The hip bone, it goes in. And I don't need to draw that. I'm just drawing that for whatever. Her proportions aren't this exaggerated. I'm just, a guy in that sense. So, yeah. So, feel like I just shot myself on the foot with that one. I tried to justify that. Nope, can't. Because I am a man and I love boobs and hips and all that good stuff. I mean, who doesn't? I mean, come on. Who really doesn't? But man, life is crazy. So her fingers are a little bit more meatier than I'm letting it on. But I think this is something that she's gonna be proud of herself. So I'm just gonna keep on pushing it. And if she knows who I'm talking about, then she'll just be mad as fuck. Like, why the fuck did you call me out like on that dumb shit, nigga? Like, because I can. All right, we're gonna do a couple more of these right here. I've always noticed that, like, not every single situation, but most situations where in a lot of the situations I've seen hands in, I've noticed that that the pinky follows the ring finger. The pinky follows the ring finger, or the ring finger follows the pinky. Like, all the other ones move independently, like, but like this one kind of gets like the ring finger gets dragged down by the middle and the pinky, but mainly the pinky. Like I'm starting to notice, like, oh yeah, she is getting dragged down by the middle, but it's just like this one, it brings everything down. But it's so hard. It's like that little trick that you used to do as a kid when you just like raise your middle finger or your ring finger and you couldn't. And it's like, why can't I do it? It's because it's the connection, but it's still independent, which is weird. Like, our bodies are weird. They're just weird, and I love it. I love the human body. I love bodies. Period. It sounds like a serial killer just like prepping. It sounds when I said it. It sounds like I got like bodies just laying in my just laying in my fucking freezer or something like that. But no, I'm not a murderer. I'm not. If you do find like dead bodies in there, it's mainly for research. It's Da Vinci did it. That's all I'm gonna say before I incriminate myself and have like a whole bunch of cops just yeah, no. No, on the real, I don't do that. Oh snap! I hear the cops too. Fuck, they were not joking about that response time. Yeah, I totally hear them in the background. But then again, I live in the hood side, the good side, the hood side. Now, our fingers are pushing up against the skin, but you still get that divot, and it's not as round as you like. As I personally thought it was. Like when I see fingers, I usually just think round digits. It's not round. It's actually a rectangle, like an exaggerated rectangle. Now, like I said, these aren't like the best of best. If you came here to learn like full on anatomy, like all the way through and through, hopefully we'll get to all of this. But right now we are focusing on hands and just really getting that down, in there. Just get that down in there. Just shove it in there. Yeah. Oh man. I wish I could be a singer. Like I just want to sing through like a hallway or something like that. I just want to like sing in some random situation where it's like, wait, hold on, who is that guy? Who is he? Is he just singing? Is he just singing in the train station? I want to be like that Neo good where it's like you just sing anywhere and everybody's like, yo, like what? Your voice is amazing. Do you sing for real? Like I'll wear disguise and everything. Yo, it'll be perfect. But that is only if I could sing, but I can't. So I'm not gonna do that. Unless I take singing lessons, which I am not gonna do. I think if you gotta learn to sing, then you're wasting your time. But then again, some people do go to school for it and other stuff like that. So I guess, flack on my creations or whatever. Yeah, I am making her hands look too what's what I'm looking for? too ugly. This is giving it too much of a realistic aspect. Alright, I should quit. Like, see, this is what I'm talking about. When you get too realistic, it almost dampens the quality of it. You gotta learn how to simplify, and that's what I'm still trying to learn how to do. I don't approve of the song yet. It has not enticed me. It just started. I don't feel like giving it a chance, but I will, because I'm too wrapped up in this and I'm about to finish up, so I'm not going to give it the full on chance that I previously stated. So fuck that chance, and you are out of here, buddy. You are out. God damn, where the fuck is that button? No. Oh man. If you like the music that's being played, I'm going to try to put the link in the description, and that way you guys could, I guess, look it up on your own or whatever. So, I'm feeling the pain, feeling the pleasure. Nobody but you, but not me. Nobody else, nobody together. I know to hold you close and not on me. I have to wake up next to you. And not always. I will wake up next to you. I have to hold you close and not always. I have to wake up next to you. Alright, so there's a bowling ball pin. And this one, the arm is being stretched out because he's holding a weapon. And we're just gonna just crucify that knuckle. You probably heard my garage kicking up. Probably one of my homies stopping by to give me my fucking medicine, because I've been out of medicine for like a good week or so. I have been starving on my medicine because of reasons. I really didn't. No, it's not real major reasons. It's just because I was lazy as fuck. Like, when you could do something and you don't do it, And it just piles up, and it's like when it finally comes up to bite you, you're just like, God damn, like I could have done that, but you did it because you just took the time to be lazy and whatnot. So yeah, that's that situation right now. Chose to be lazy, and it didn't work out well in my favor. Now, I don't know what the hell is going on out there. I think it's like a storm building up outside, so the the light is coming in weird. And we turn on the light, and it's still not counteracting all that crazy light that's going on outside. I really don't understand what's going on out there, but yeah. So we're dealing with that. So just ignore the whole fluttering of shit. Let me see if I can fix that real quick. Is a war zone. Man. All right. So fix that. Yay. Anyone congrats? You know what? I shot myself in the foot with that one. Shut up and just keep continuing. All right. I'm just gonna do the other hand real quick because he's holding two things in his hands. We're just gonna do another hand because we're focusing on hands. Them boy got them hands. Get them hands. Get them hands. But yeah, you know, don't be intimidated by hands. Like it's just squishy stuff. Just pretend it's squishy stuff that can be hard and soft at the same time. Yeah, okay, that's way more confusing than I wanted it to be presented. But yeah, just study hands. Just look at your own hands. Look at other people's hands. Like just get up in there. You know what I'm saying? Just if you have a dog, look at her or his hands. I'm not prejudiced. Some people just don't know what type of dog you have, whether it's a human dog or if it's a Chihuahua. I don't know. I said some things already where I probably should shut the fuck up and just focus on the actual details of doing this right. Yeah. Be on the lookout for that pinup episode that we're gonna do soon because of reasons. Yeah. And it's pinup day. Yay! Pinup day. 30s style pinup day. Yeah, yay! I'm not a big fan of pinups. Like, I personally don't understand the whole appeal of it, to be honest. Like, I mean, I love a woman in a sexy position, but yeah, shit. To be honest, a woman could just like stand there and look like she's just mad, and I still think she's sexy. Like, man, I am in love with women. Like the way that they just, You ever just been to a strip club and just like stared, like just say just be hypnotized, like boobish. No, just me. All right, fuck y'all. Well, that's my shit. I think I lost way too much money to the strip clubs. Like, I need to stop. I need to stop. I can't. It's just so easy just to go there and just like, yeah. It's like it's weird to it's hard to describe. It's like looking at porn, but it's not porn. So you're not like completely raw. Like it's like you're aroused, but you're not like rock hard when you go up in there. I don't know, not me, like personally. And I am saying way too much stuff. Okay, let's go back to the techniques of drawing the hand. Yeah, let's focus on that. Oh man, I need to stop that. I need to stop all my bad habits. Alright. But yeah, just remember the overlapping aspects of the hand, and you should be good. Like it's a little different. It's a little on edge, if you will. Let's go over to the failed section. Let's go over here to the failed experimentation section, and let's try to redeem ourselves. So this one is gonna be see, I like to like get a whole bunch of references that are super different. That way, it's just when I draw, you get to see all the angles and whatnot. So this one, it's good for showing off how the bone actually connects, because like there's like this little divot, like the bones kind of go like, here's the wrist bone, and then here's like another section of the wrist bone, like right here, and the bones kind of like do this weird like intersection shit. You know what I'm saying? It just does this weird, yeah, and that's how you kind of build up off of it. You gotta connect right here. This is like where the palm meets. So the palm goes like the outer section of the palm. So basically like this part, like away from the thumb. It overlaps. And I mean both of those, like both of the all of the palm overlaps the hand, but not like all the way through, which is weird. Like it forms like this weird bump like this right here. It forms that, and then it just goes and then dips. Like there's a couple of people that have like a visible like wrist thingy, and it's just draw random strangers. Just go outside, go to a populated park, and just draw hands. Don't draw anything else. Just draw hands and wrists, and you're gonna see what I'm talking about. Or just look at people's hands and wrists. I would say draw because you look less creepy. You know what I'm saying? We don't need another Roy Moore out there. It's like, but the artist said, nope, I didn't say shit. Don't put that on me. You're a pervert to begin with. At least admit it. Oh man, but yeah, no, let's continue focusing on these wonderful hands that these ladies have was so graciously able to send me. And yeah, so now for me is like right here. I always do like this weird, because it's a weird block. This for me, this is the most confusing part of the hand right here. Like when you get to the backside and then the muscles right here, because it's a weird feel, like the general shape. Because like when the knuckle comes out, it comes out like this, and then it comes back in. It depends on like how much skin is and meat is on the hand, but it comes out like that kind of, and then it goes underneath, and it just confuses the crap out of me. You know what I'm saying? Like right there. I want to finish this little demonstration right off real quick, but like just so you can like know what I'm talking about. Like right there, like where the pinky is. All right. So basically where the pinky, this is like the hand. So like that little pinky area, you just got like that's the knuckle. Just remember that's always gonna be the knuckle. I can't spell. So let's continue on this. These wonderful ladies, beautiful hands. Now her like also what you're also gonna notice is that every hand is different. Every hand is gonna have its own little different divot. And her tip is her tip, man. Her tip is really small. Like she has these really, she just has tiny hands, and that's sexy to some people. I personally don't see hands as a sex object, but you know, to some people that's sexy. Give her some meat, and we're gonna show the diffraction plane where it's starting to get some shadow picked up because of reasons. And she's basically doing the whole like, you know, oh, I'm checking my nails type of pose, and that's pretty much what I'm just trying to get. If I can send these or remember to send these to the guy, I probably won't. I don't give a fuck. I don't think I got permission to even put them up like that. So never mind. Nope. Cancel that idea. Alright, here though is like she's doing something weird with her hand where she's kind of like doing this. And like a lot, oh my bad. A lot of like this. She's doing like this weird like this weird feel to it where it's just like her hands is pushing up against, basically things are overlapping, and we're gonna try and, you know, push the limits. So it's getting pushed, and this is the middle, so it has to be not all the way that much, but just slightly bigger than the ring. And then we're gonna have that hand, that little finger right there, this little guy right here, come over the treetop, and bam. So like it's gonna be nestled right in there. So we're gonna And then bomb. And then bomb. 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 I don't know why I'm saying bomb anymore. I made my point. We're just gonna come down and just finish the wrist. Actually, because of all of this is in right here, because that's getting overlapped. Shadows really help. Like, if you really want to emphasize something and see where you're going wrong, add some shadows. Like, start adding some shadows that are kind of realistic and not realistic at the same time. See right here, I just messed up right here. So I'm going to add shadow to the environment. To make something complete, you got to, take away from somewhere else. It's just give and take. If you want to emphasize, if you want to make somewhere else brighter, you got to make things darker in certain areas. So I want to hide that line. So I just make that whole entire area dark, and it emphasizes everything that's light. So it just makes it feel like everything that's completely untouched was meant to be there, when it's really a huge and total fuck up. It's just a fuck up. Like, I fuck up all the time. That's the one thing that I like. Teaching art, just like teaching art to people, I've realized how scared people are to fuck up with art. And once again, this isn't surgery. This isn't rocket science. Nobody's gonna die unless somebody has a gun to your head and says, like, draw this picture or I'm gonna kill somebody. There's no real danger in fucking up with art. It's like coding. Unless you really like make an AI system that like fucks over the world, then that's a huge major fuck up. I mean, yeah, but trust me, if you don't get it right the first time, just try again. It's not gonna kill you. It's not gonna destroy the world. It's not dividing by zero. It's not anything like that. It's just, and we're just gonna add that meaty part of her hand. And then I know it's hard to find. Oh man, it's crazy how like I know this song. They play this shit all the time on the radio. Back in the day, and by back in the day I mean like 2016. That's crazy. Like, it's already 2007. It's about to be 2018. What? Can y'all believe that? I can't. I don't want to believe it. I really don't want to believe it. I got so much shit to do. Man, time is going by so fast. But hey, it is what it is, right? Yeah. Oh man, time is precious. There's that bowling pin effect right there. Once again, it's like you don't have to do the bowling pin. This is just how I draw the thumb base. It's just so I know how I can my jump out. This is my jump off point. Because once I get the thumb down, I know exactly what the other hands are pretty much doing. Or I could figure it out from there. Because if they're not pressing up against the thumb, then it simplifies things. If they are, then it complicates things a little bit to me. But yeah. Now the knuckles, like I still haven't like mastered the knuckles. I definitely need a reference for knuckles, because knuckles, it all, like the shape of it stays the same. It's like the bone structure of the knuckles stays the same regardless of how you look at it, but the rest of it, like the skin on top of it, all is constantly moving depending on how your hand is. And once you realize how the skin is being pulled and whatnot, then you're able to, what's the word I'm looking for? Upgrade, or no, that's a horrible way to say it. You're able to guess, I guess. Here she's doing that weird, like the weird wrist thing. Like it looks like her wrist is slightly broken, which is kind of weird. Like I did not know it naturally could make this form. See, this is why you gotta study. You know what I'm saying? Like this right here is me studying, and you probably didn't even see half that shit. My bad. I need to look at the video again, because I'm like way too focused on getting these figures right. But yeah, no, just yeah, no, yeah, no. I say that a lot. My girlfriend always calls me out on that shit. Yeah, no, yeah, yeah, no, yeah, no, no, yeah, 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 no. I don't know where, like, I think I picked it up from TV or somebody. I don't know who I picked that up from, but I'm trying to get rid of it because that's such a stupid thing to say. It's like, yeah, no. It's like, yes and no. It's like, no, it's not. It's just one or the other. That's like my go-to answer too. Yeah, no, yeah, yeah, no, yeah. See, yeah, no, yeah, yeah, no. All right, so like I said, like since I got my jump off point, jump off, jump on, jump on, jump on. I'm able to go for it a little bit more in depth, if you will. Oh man, somebody asked me if I should like if they want me to put like I don't know. I've been asked like several times to get like my artwork put up in museums and stuff like that. Me personally, I don't know. I think museum is for like fine artists, and I'm not a fine artist. I like to draw cartoons. I draw cartoons all day. I mean, this is like cartoon and 3D art. Like that's my niche. Like concept art, making monsters. I don't see monsters being in museums. Like if I do, I see kids getting freaked out. Like, why is this here? I need to change my mindset. Like that's another thing too. With I've noticed with us as artists, if you are fellow artists, if you will. I personally don't even like to call myself an artist because I feel like I haven't earned that title. You know what I'm saying? I didn't do no Da Vinci work. I, I need to break that mold myself. But that's my own personal dilemma. Um, but yeah, don't sell yourself short. Like you know, deep down inside, you don't sell yourself short. You know, like, oh, I'm the greatest one alive. And then you see somebody else's work and just like completely put you to shame. You're just like, fuck. But then you realize like somebody else is better than that guy, and that guy is like somebody's better than that guy, and then eventually it just becomes like the spiral of like everybody's better than everybody else in everything, and then you just realize like you wasted all your time just looking at other people's shit where you could have been doing the same and not giving a fuck about who's there and who's what and what. Like for me, a big one is when people talk crap. Like I thought for the longest I could take criticism up until like a little girl. I forgot. I think it was like it was like a little girl like asked me to draw in a convention, and then she just like I drew her like a quick sketch. Like this is when I drew like what 50 pictures in like 2 hours. Like I was drawing them, cranking them out left and right, left and right, left and right. And then she comes up and is like, "Oh, I want you to draw me a mermaid." I'm like, "All right, let me draw this girl a mermaid." I drew a quick mermaid, like a quick aerial sketch, and then just like kind of flung it at her, but not disrespectfully, but just like I'm the shit. And then she just looks at it, it's like, it's good, I guess. It was like, wait, what? You guess? It's like, what's wrong with it? And she starts listing off all the shit that was wrong with it. It was like, her face doesn't match this, that, this, that. And then her dad was like all apologizing left and right. Like, oh, I'm so sorry. She's really like this. I'm like, actually, the only person that needs to apologize is me. Because honestly, I didn't give her my best work. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I literally took that picture back and I drew it like so much better. But oh man, like that memory stuck with me. It's just like somebody's always gonna criticize you. Just when they criticize you, if they call you out on your bullshit, you can't get mad at them calling you out on your bullshit. You just gotta accept your bullshit for it being bullshit and just move on with your life. Like, alright, yeah, I fucked up. I admit that wasn't my best work. I admit, little girl, you win. You win. I'll make you a better one. And she walked away happy. I walked away with my self-esteem kind of took a damage, like a little dent in the self-esteem department, but it made me better because I took that criticism and I applied it to my work. I didn't fight back with little girl. I was like, you know what? No, let me make this right. Let me make this right. Is this Peter Pan? That Peter Pan song? Oh man, I love that song, Runaways. Oh, the Runaways is about to come out, man. I can't wait for it. Oh my fucking gosh. Runaways. Yo, when that show comes out, it better be just like the comic book. Like, if, yo. Okay, if it's just like the comic book, there's no point in watching it. I understand that. Like, wholeheartedly. But, man, like, that is a sexy, sexy book. And that was an original, that story was so cool. Like, I remember reading it when I was in high school. That story. I think the first one I read was when they got caught, like, by the Avengers. Like, when they just got caught by the Avengers after all the stuff that they... No. Alex was still on the team. So, oh man, I can't remember what episode. Like, I need to go back and reread that comic. I have the whole entire series digitally, like, all digitally. I don't got the physical copies. I wanted the physical copies so badly, but because you keep moving around so much, you just like, yo, I can't hold on to these. I can't hold on to it. But man, Runaways, that is my oof. Oh man, yo, if you Runaways, if you dog, yo, Runaways is so sexy. It's if you haven't seen Runaways, if you don't know what Runaways is, go read the comic book. Don't even waste your time with this. You don't need to learn how to draw right now. Even if you have like something to study for or whatever, I don't care what you're doing beforehand. Just drop what you're doing, read some Runaways, come back, watch this, and tell me like, yo, just drop a like or a comment, or yo, chat it up with me. I love the Runaways. I love talking about the Runaways, and everything about that story is like volume 1 was my shit. I'm pretty sure they don't even go by volumes like that. I forgot how they went by. I think they just went straight up by issues. Like, but still though, yo, no story from Marvel and or DC I've ever read has matched it at all. They can't. It's such an original storyline. It's so freaking original. The closest thing DC or any of these guys, actually it's pretty much DC, but the only one that like came kind of close was, in my personal opinion, not for actual story elements. It was originality. Prototype, but then like it got Prototype got really repetitive because it was a game. Like, if I'm not mistaken, it was the game first, and then they made the comic book, and then it's just like, okay, well, like, what was the purpose of that? I could just play the game. Like, I don't know. It's just weird. It was really good story. I love it. I love, yo. If I get a call and says, hey, I want you to draw for Runaways, yo, I would drop everything. I'm like, yo, if they let me on, like, cause I write stories myself, like, if they let me, like, collab with the writer, like, yo, how about we do it this way, dude? I would drop everything just to make, Runaways pop again. I'll be scared and happy at the same time. Like, yo, I don't want to fuck this up, so I'm gonna be going ham, going Jay-Z on this shit, going Kanye. Oh man, I'll be giving up like albums worth of material to them and still make my own album on the side, but still, like, yo, the Weeknd shit. Yeah, that's crazy though. Like, I respect like musicians like that. Like, they're willing to give up like a whole entire album to somebody that is quote unquote more popular at the time. Oh man, you're not even getting like the little digits in there. I can't fix the camera. We can. Like, it's probably gonna fall off after that point because we got the cheap equipment. Because I'm poor as fuck. Oh man, and the environment just completely shifted. Like, it's not even late. It's just weird weather. I think it's supposed to storm or some shit. How long has this been going on? Oh, a while. Because I'm talking, like, I don't know what it is, but, like, when I don't talk, I breeze through this shit like lightning. I'm like Speedy Gonzalez on the pen, but when I'm talking, it's like, the focus is kind of lost. amplified by random thoughts, trying to entertain you guys, make sure that you guys, it's just not a silent video. You guys are actually, I'm throwing out actual probable information and trying to stay on point. But it is what it is. It definitely is what it is. Alright, I'm going to call it quits for that. And I'm going to change the music up so I can get to work on some other things too, because I did today is Pinup Girl Day, so I do need to start on those in a little bit. It's about to be 2. I need to be somewhere at 4:30 or try to be there at 4:30. I'm not going to be there at 4:30. I'm not. Oh yeah, I gotta go see my friends. What? It has been such a long. It's been like a year. You ever like haven't seen somebody so long? You're like, yo, I wonder how different they're gonna be. It was a year. Oh man, it's gonna be crazy, Craig. All right, I'm gonna end it right here because I do need to start some stuff. I didn't get all of them I was supposed to get in there because talking and trying to make my point on whatever points I was trying to make. So yeah, I will pick it up a little bit later on. We're going to do some more hands, and if you have any questions, drop a comment, a like, hit me up via email, do whatever you need to do to get in contact with me. If you need the help, if you don't need the help and you're just stalking me, then please stop. Just don't stalk me. Just don't stalk me. But stalk me if you need the help. All right. This has been another grateful thing. I may try and get some people to come in and talk with me. Ask questions that other people will probably be asking or have while drawing this. But until then, drop some likes, subscribe, all that good jazz, and we'll talk to you soon. All right, stay up.